Alright, we're going to show you how to rig up the Worldsail blast. This is it. It's a 6.5 blast. The sail has two cambers in it. The camber is one below, one above the mast. The bottom camber, the opening of the sleeve is just like this. It's a slit. That's so you can access the camber when you are unrigged. However, once you rig the sail, the sleeve goes tight and there's no more access to the cam. Our cambers are asymmetrical, so they do not ride up and they don't pop off when you're rigging them. This is a huge advantage. No need for a zipper access pocket. The camber prevents itself from riding up once it's secured within the pocket. Hey, let me show you a camber. I've got one outside. Here we go. Alright, here's the Worldsail camber. You can see there's two rollers on the front of the camber. And look at the shape. The shape is asymmetrical. So as you're sliding the mast up the camber, it's sitting inside of a fixed pocket. So it can't ride up. It kind of prevents itself. See, if it was a symmetrical camber, like that, it was straight across, like that, the friction of sliding the mast up the camber would roll up. No problem with this cam. Slide the mast up. It doesn't roll up. It doesn't pop off. You just slide your mast, downhaul, and off you go. And here we go. We're going to show you how to do that right now. Alright, first things first, put your mast together. You got two pieces. Put them together in such a way that you've got no gap here. You don't want any kind of gap like that showing up as you're rigging, because that's where the camber, as it's sliding up the mast, is going to hang up. So make sure it's nice and clean and nice and flush, just like that, and you'll be good to go. Okay, roll out your sail, open up your bag here. It's a nice big bag. You'll notice that Worldsail bags are quite a bit larger than maybe some you've seen in the past. That's so that the sail will actually fit in the bag after you roll it up and put it away. It's large enough so that you don't have to be a contortionist to get the sail in. Roll the sail out on a nice rigging area, preferably grass, but sand will work as well. Just be a little careful if you're rigging on concrete or asphalt. You don't want to wear out the bag pockets. Now, Brian's rigging the sail here. You'll notice all he does is slide the mast up into the front of the camber. Once he's in the front of that camber, the camber is, like I said earlier, it's going to stay on the mast. It won't ride up, it won't pop off. Just slide the sail up like you would an RAF sail. Once you start feeling some resistance in the sail, you get it halfway up, you feel some resistance from the sail on the mast, then it's time to grab onto the sail in the middle, grab them right on the camber, one camber at a time. It'll just slide down real easy, just like that. It just slides on, and then the bottom camber, and the tack strap, just pull it on, and that's basically it's ready to go. Now, even if you take the sail, there's no tension on it, there's no boom on it. I can lift it up, I can drop it on the ground just like that, and those cambers will not pop off. They're going to stay on. They'll be there for you. Go ahead and slide in your extension, adjust it to the proper size. This is a 6.5 sail, so we're rigging it on a 430 with the appropriate amount of extension. Make sure that the head is seated properly. On the sail there's a male piece that fits into the top of the mast, and it just slips right in there real nice. Now we're going to go ahead and thread the sail. We're going to thread the sail to utilize the 6-to-1 pulley. If you have any questions on how to thread the sail, hit your back button. Look at our YouTube page. That shows you exactly how to thread a sail with a Chinook downhaul without crossing your lines. You don't want to cross those lines because you need a lot of downhaul tension on these sails, and if you cross the lines, the added friction will not allow you to get proper downhaul tension. So thread the sail properly, and we actually have a video just on the proper threading technique. It's on our YouTube instructional page. But once done correctly, you can stick your finger right in there, right in there, and just slide it right to the bottom of the Chinook extension, and you've got a wide open gap there. There's no crossing of the line. That's really important. Now go ahead and downhaul your sail maybe 80%. As you do so, you'll notice the cambers, they really do. They stay right on. They don't go up, they don't go down. Give it about 80% downhaul tension, and now you've got room to put your boom on. And another nice thing about putting the boom on right away, don't let the sail sit like this too long, is once the boom is on the mast, it actually acts as a little protection for the sail. picks the sail up off whatever ground you're rigging it on. Okay, we're putting on a Hawaii Proline boom, and it's very easy to put on. You simply snap it right on like that. You don't have to open up those the rear opening. You just lay it on your mast and snap it on, and clamp it on. I usually recommend clamping it right in the middle, and then we'll adjust for the proper height after the sail is rigged. It's the last thing we'll do. But put it in the middle, and you got a little bit more room to work, and it just goes on nice and easy, just like that. Snap it on there. Now we'll thread the outhaul. Pretty easy to do too. Important when you're threading the outhaul that you don't cross your lines, just like the downhaul. So check those lines out. Go through. Give you a 4-to-1 purchase. Give it a nice outhaul. Pull it tight. Make sure there's no gap back there between the clew of your sail and the clew of the boom. So now you can see we've got the sail rigged at about 80% downhaul. Now we're going to downhaul the sail the rest of the way, and you'll watch that orange strip flatten out. You see those little wrinkles right there? We're going to get rid of those through downhaul. Also note, and I'm quite proud of the fact, those cambers didn't move. They're right where they're supposed to be. And you'll also note that boom cutout right here, the boom cutout, the camber cutout, this is where you access your camber when the sail's not rigged. Once we downhaul that sail, this is going to go nice and tight on you. Save us having to use zippers or any other thing to access those cambers. Alright, now we'll go ahead and finish off the downhaul. And you'll watch how that sail just flattens out right there. There it is. And basically you've downhauled the sail until the leading edge flattens out and the trailing edge up there starts to droop just a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit. Nothing extreme. We want some power. It's a 6.5 or a 7.5 or whatever it is you're rigging. Rig it for some power first. If you feel like, hey, I'm getting a little overpowered, give it an extra inch of downhaul and it'll bring you into some pretty surprising wind conditions. And look how nicely that's all threaded right there. Now you fold down your mast sleeve. We'll adjust the boom height. And the easiest way to adjust the boom height is simply fingertip to the crook of your elbow right there. You can see it's about 2 inches too high on Brian, so he'll open it up, slide it down. It's a nice way of knowing how to adjust your boom so you don't have to figure it out on the fly every time you go out and go windsurfing. There you go. That's perfect for Brian, and this sail is really rigged optimum right now for 6.5 conditions. And again, the cambers did not ride up, they did not pop off. This couldn't be any easier. Tie off your tack strap, bunch up all your line at the bottom of your base, bunch it all up real nice, and shove it right up into the extension. That's it. That's how you rig a 6.5 surge, a 7.5 surge, an 8.5 surge, or a 9.5 surge. All right. Thanks, Brian. That's it. Thank you. And one last thing. After it's all rigged, the first time you rig it, you're going to have to tension the battens. And all you do is use the hex key that comes with the sail, slip it into your batten pocket, batten end cap right there, and turn that very gently until the wrinkles come out of your sail. No more than that. You don't really need to do more than that. And that's how you rig your blast. 6.5 blast. Thanks. Bye.